Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Hi, myself Dr. Urmela, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology. So today I'm going to present on Introduction to Business Analytics. Or before knowing what is business analytics, we need to familiarize what is business intelligence. Business intelligence is nothing but the use or the act of using any technology, any process, or any practice in which a raw data you're able to convert into a meaningful way, and the representation also will be like in form of charts or graphs. Okay, so now from business intelligence, only your BA, that is your business analytics, came into existence. So your BA is nothing but it is a field of data analysis that focuses mainly on statistical, quantitative, and prediction techniques. So mainly we are going to apply these three techniques to derive insights from data and also to drive business planning, strategy, and decision making. So these are the key process involved in business analytics, starting with the first and foremost process, which is data collection. Second one, data preparation and cleaning. Third one, exploratory data analysis. Fourth one, statistical analysis. Fifth one, prediction modeling. Sixth, data visualization. And the last one, which is the main part, it is decision support. So starting from the first, which is data collection. So if you see, for any business organization, the main part or the main key point, what I can tell, it is data. Am I right? So with respect to data, initially we are going to collect the data from different sources. So the source can either be external or internal source. So in the case of internal source, all our internal databases, spreadsheets, all the data will be coming under your internal source. Your external source type of data will include your CRM systems or any IoT device or any sensor type of data what we are collecting. The second one is data preparation and cleaning. So once the data is collected, we are going to prepare or we are going to clean the data, which is going to be sent to a data analysis part. So in this case, it is business analysis part. So in the case of data preparation, we are going to retrieve or we are going to filter the data and identify any inconsistencies or any errors in the data, and also we are going to integrate the data from different data sources. The second one, which is data cleaning. So in this phase, we are going to do the same process as your data preparation. Apart from that, we are going to normalize the data. So as the data is going to be collected from different sources, we are going to normalize the data. It means that we are going to monitor or we are going to bring all the data under the same category. The third one, which is exploratory data analysis. So in exploratory data analysis, we are going to visualize or we are going to summarize the data what we have collected. So in the case of summarizing means we are going to establish any dependencies within the data. So we are going to provide something like a good or an understandable data visualization in the case of exploratory data analysis. The fourth one, which is statistical analysis. So in this one, we are going to identify or we are going to filter out any dependencies or any similarity or even any relationship between the data. And in the case of statistical analysis, there are three categories. The first one is inferential, the second one being descriptive, and the third one is correlation statistics. So the first one, which is your descriptive statistics or descriptive analysis also we can tell. So that category, it is just going to summarize all the data. The second category, which is inferential statistics. So in inferential statistics, we are going to predict the future outcomes or we are going to formulate a new hypothesis. And the last one, which is correlational statistics or correlation analysis. In this category, we are going to identify any type of relation between the data used in the organization. Predictive modeling. So in the case of predictive modeling, we are going to identify or we are going to predict what is going to be the outcome from the history or from the past data. Either it can be history data or past, or it can be the current data also. Next, we are going for data visualization. So data visualization is the main part, or here only the part of BI comes into play. So we are going to visualize the data like in form of charts, graphs, or any interactive visualization, or in the form of dashboards also. The last one, which is decision support. So in decision support with respect to business analytics, so I said starting from BI. So BI is nothing but we are going to visualize the data in the form of charts and graphs. It's not going to do any prediction. Then your BA, which is business analytics, it is going to predict the future outcomes. So in the last one, which is decision support, from the prediction, we are going to go for a meaningful or recommend a suitable action for our business. Okay, so that is the reason why business analytics, it is said to be called as data driven decision making. So these are the 7 points with respect to key process. And the next topic is need for business analytics. So in this there are 7 needs they have listed. So starting from the first, which is data driven decision making. Second one, competitive advantage. Third one, improved operational efficiency. Fourth is enhanced customer experience. Fifth is risk management. The sixth is innovation and growth. And the last one, which is performance measurement and optimization. So starting from the first, which is data-driven decision making. So as I said already, business analytics mainly, or the data or the prediction, what we are going to do, it is from the data, right? So we are going to make a data-driven decision making. The second one, which is competitive advantage. So for a business or for an organization to stay in a market for a prolonged time, we need to know what are the competitors, who are all our competitors, or what are all the different aspects in which a particular business needs to improve. So your business analytics, on applying this, apart from predicting the future outcomes, we can also analyze in what and all areas we need to improve in terms of our business. And in terms of competitive advantage, we can very well outshine our competitor by applying business analytics within our business environment. The third one, which is improved operational efficiency. So in the case of improved operational efficiency, by applying business analytics, we can streamline our workflow process, increase the revenue, reduce the cost, as well as increase the employee productivity on applying BA in operational efficiency. So these 4 are the main areas in which we can improve our operational efficiency. The fourth one, which is enhanced customer experience. So from getting feedback or from getting insights from the customer, we can very well go for customer retainment in our business. Like for example, if I'm running a business, I can very well analyze who are all the customers or what type of age category are falling under or they are purchasing some products, or who are all the category of people not purchasing some products. So I'm able to predict that. Okay. And apart from that, if I'm able to have a customer satisfied business environment, I can very well gain the loyalty of the customer, and also I can have a good customer relation throughout my business. Then the fifth one, which is risk management. So risk management plays a vital role in a business. Maximum we will be trying to avoid risk within our business, but if risk happens, how we are able to rectify it or how we are able to mitigate the risk involved in our business. So this mainly involves financial risk assessment. Then we are having the credit card type of risk and compliance monitoring, and the next category, which is maintaining a good customer environment. Then the sixth one, which is innovation and growth. So on applying business analytics in any business environment, I'm able to open any new market trend or open to any new market in which I can invest. So BA plays a very important role in terms of innovation and growth. The second one, which is in terms of growth, on applying BA in a business environment, I can withstand my competitor in a business. The last one, which is performance measurement and optimization. So in terms of business analytics, in business, the main thing is key performance indicators. So who are all going to play a major role in a business environment, or the different stakeholders playing a major role. So in terms of performance measurement and optimization, I will be able to identify the key stakeholders and how they are going to have a good impact or bad impact in my business environment. So these 7 plays a major role, or these 7 is the main need for going for business analytics. So this cycle tells the business analytics process. So if you see, the first and foremost in a business environment is data, how we are going to collect the data, right? So that is the first step I'm going to have in this one, which is collection of data. But before that, I need to go for defining what is going to be my goal of a business. So I'm going to discover what is the business need. So for what purpose I'm going to run this business, or what is going to be my main role or aim for running a business. So next is the collection of data. I'm going to collect data from different data sources, be it either external or internal. The third one is I'm going to analyze the data. So in the phase of analyze, I'm going to prepare the data. I'm going to normalize the data suitable for doing analysis part. The fourth one, which is the main thing, I'm going to predict what is going to be the outcome for the business, or from the data, what prediction I'm going to make. From the prediction, I'm going to go for a suitable action which I can implement in my business environment in future, so that I can withstand in the market. So that is my predicting outcome. After predicting the outcome, I am going to find the best solution. So what is going to be the best solution? If I can apply in my business, I can sustain or I can thrive in the market environment. The last one, which is whether I can implement the action or whether I can eliminate that action. Like I can go for a alternate action. So that I have to decide. So just like that, with the action, what we are getting from business analytics tool, we can't directly involve or we can't directly apply that in our business environment. We have to analyze whether it will be suitable if we are going to apply that in our environment. So the next one is the different components in terms of business analytics. So if you see the different components, it can be categorized into 3, or it can be coming under only these 3 categories. The first one is what type of business context. The second one is technology, and the third one is data science. So in terms of business context, the first one, it is going to be like what are the different stakeholders, or what is going to be the main aim and objective. Then coming to technology. So in this only, we are going to apply our BI tools, our analytical tools, as well as exploratory and data analysis. The third one, which is data science. So here we are going to apply the data visualization and communication. So now we are going to see in detail about the 3 components of business analytics. So coming to the first one, which is business context. So in this, as I said earlier, the first and foremost one is I'm going to define what is going to be my business objective and goal. So the goal can either be a short-term or a long-term goal. So if you see, for any business, the main goal will be like I need to increase my revenue, reduce the cost, and have a good business process management, and also to have a good customer satisfied environment, as well as to have a good human resource or a good human resource management within my business environment. So that is the first one. The second one, which is key performance indicator. So I need to find out who are all the different stakeholders of my business, and I also need to maintain like what are all the roles they are going to play in the business environment, what are all going to be their influence, whether it's going to be a direct one or a indirect one. Okay, so these are the 2 categories or the 2 subdivisions in terms of business context. The second one, which is technology component. So in this one, we are having 4 subcomponents, starting with data collection and integration, then data warehousing and data lake. The third one, BI tool, and the last one is analytics platform. So the first one, which is data collection and integration. So as I said earlier, I'm going to collect the data from different sources, be it either external or internal. So it can either be transaction database or any spreadsheet or any external or internal database or even CRM systems or any sensor devices or any IoT device type of data I'm going to collect. The second one, which is data warehousing and data lake. So once I'm collected and I'm going to integrate the data, next I'm going to store the data in some place, right? So in terms of storage, how efficiently I'm going to utilize my resource. So that plays a major role in data warehousing and data lake. So this one, it plays a major role in data analysis and reporting. The third one, which is using BI tools. So if you see your business intelligence, it is a part of BA. But BA includes BI. Apart from BI, there are several other things like machine learning, applying statistical method or any inferential method, as well as prediction method. So as I was telling, the next one is your BI tool. So in BI tool, I'm going to visualize the data in the form of charts, graphs, interactive visualization or any dashboard, all those things. The last one, which is analytics platform. So in this one, I'm going to establish the relationship or any dependencies between the data. So in this one, apart from that, I'm also going to formulate a hypothesis for the business environment, or I'm going to come up with a solution. The last component, which is data science. So in this, starting with the first category or the first subcomponent, it is data preparation and cleaning. Second one, statistical analysis. Third one, exploratory data analysis. Fourth is predictive modeling and machine learning. And the last one, which is data visualization and communication. So starting with the first one, data preparation and cleaning. So I'm going to prepare the data. I'm going to integrate the data from several data sources, and also I'm going to normalize the data in a form in which I can forward it to any BA tool so that I can do the analysis part. The second one, which is on applying statistical analysis. So on applying statistical analysis, I'm going to find out what is going to be the inference or what can be the prediction which can be done in future. The third one, which is exploratory data analysis. So in the case of exploratory data analysis, I'm going to visualize or I'm going to summarize the data. So on summarizing the data, I'm able to reduce the content of the data. Apart from that, I'm able to give a clear picture or a better understanding of what data I'm going to do in use it, and I'm going to do the data analysis part. Then fourth one, which is predictive modeling and machine learning. So predictive modeling, I'm going to apply AI or any deep learning or machine learning algorithms, and I'm going to model the data. From that, I'm going to come to prediction part. And also I'm applying machine learning algorithms. The last subcomponent, which is data visualization and communication. So if you see, for any business environment, data communication plays a very, very important role, right? So in terms of data visualization, how I'm going to present the final BA output. So that plays a major role. And data communication, so from the predicted data, how that data I'm going to communicate with the data holders or the different stakeholders of my business environment. So these are the different components what we saw for business analytics. The last one what we are going to see is the types of business analytics. So as you know, or you might be familiar with the terms. So starting from the first, it is descriptive, then diagnostic, predictive, and the last one is prescriptive type of business analytics. So business analytic types, it is mainly based on at what level I'm going to do this analysis part. So starting from the first one, which is descriptive. So in descriptive analytics part, I'm going to identify or I'm going to summarize the data. Next one, which is diagnostic. So diagnostic is nothing but I'm going to tell like for what reason it has happened. The third one, predictive. So once from the data, I'm going to predict what is going to be the future outcome from the history of data or also not applying any statistical models. The fourth one, which is prescriptive. So something has happened in the business environment or some outcome has happened, but how I'm going to overcome it or what I'm going to implement from the predicted outcome. So that is my prescriptive business analytics. So as I said earlier, descriptive analytics is what's happening in my business. So the current data, okay. So for example, in a business environment or if I'm going to run a e-commerce business, for example, I can tell like what is going to be the current product which is being purchased more, or particularly this age category, what type of product they are buying more. So that I can analyze in terms of descriptive analytics. So the second category, which is diagnostic analytics. So this one I'm going to analyze like why it is happening. So for what reason this or this environment it is going to happen. That is my diagnostic analytics. The third category, which is predictive analytics. So this is like what's likely to happen, what is going to be the future outcome from the history data. The last category, which is prescriptive analytics. So it is nothing but what do I need to do. So something has happened, also this is the outcome. So from that, if I'm able to get a decision, whether I can implement that decision in my business environment or not, I have to decide. So these are the four categories of business analytics. Thank you.